Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This time around we're going to clean up some rusty, crusty garden shears that I picked up somewhere a couple of years ago. I don't even remember where I got them or how much I paid for them. But they've been in my project box for quite a while now, and I think it's time to give them a little bit of love. So here we go. I received today in the mail an envelope from Tom at Black Bear Hiker channel. If you guys have not seen Tom's channel, you really need to check it out. He does some really neat stuff. And let's just see what he has here. Here's a note, which I shall read off camera, and then we'll come back and see what Tom sent us. What a nice note Tom sent. Look at this. Tom sent Arby a toolbox. Now here's Arby, the garage mascot that Tom sent a while back. Tom is an accomplished wood carver, and he sent the garage mascot Arby, which I think has a striking resemblance to me, although he may be a little bit better looking than I am. Anyway, Tom was nice enough to send Arby a toolbox. Look at that, isn't that cool? So, I'm going to put Arby back up here in the display case with his toolbox. I'll be right back. Now, if that isn't just the neatest thing I've ever seen. Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for the toolbox, Tom. Bill is too cheap to buy me one.
Be sure to check out Tom's channel, Black Bear Hiker. You'll be glad you did. Thanks, Tom. Look what I got in the mail today, guys. I got a big old box here from Matt at Matt's 1791 Garage. I'm sure you guys all know Matt, and if you don't, you should. Let's see what Matt sent. Matt's got a really neat channel, and he does some really nice restorations. Ooh, man, this box is heavy too. So I can't wait to see what's in here. Here's a note which I shall read off camera, and I'll be right back. Very nice note from Matt, and let's see what he got. He sent us here. Matt said open the big one last. It must be this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spare you watching me unload everything or unpack everything. Let me unpack everything except the big one he referred to, and then we'll look at them after they're unpacked. So there's no need for you guys to watch me open everything. So let me do that, and I'll bring you back. Man, just look at all this stuff that Matt sent. This stuff is awesome. I saved the big one till last. I haven't unwrapped it yet, per his instructions. But this is a Powercraft hammer. It's nice. It's very nice too. I thought this was all Matt was going to send me, but he said he found some other stuff, and he sure did. This is a big old pair of lineman's pliers. It looks like. I don't see a name on them anywhere, but they're in excellent condition. Look at that. They just don't need anything but a little cleaning. This is looks like an edge guide for something. I have a sneaking suspicion I know for what, but we'll see. This is a Herbrand wrench. My first one. I don't have any of these. Thank you so much, Matt. Really nice of you. I think Matt knows I love stuff like this. This is a divider, and I believe this thing will really clean up nicely. Let's see. I can't see a marking on there. Hang on, let me get the magnifier out and I'll see what I can see. It says Sargent and Company. I can't wait to clean this thing up. I think this will probably be a video because I love stuff like this. These precision tools. This is a Tremo wrench, pipe wrench, in good working condition. Just needs a little love. Works fine, no rust. Just needs a cleanup. Thank you, Matt. Couple of screwdrivers. Here is this is a a Pencraft. Pencraft in very nice condition. I don't have any Pencraft. This is my first one. I know Dale loves those things. Here's an Ace Hardware in excellent condition. These screwdrivers will sparkle with a little love. And here are some jigsaw blades. So, let me clear this stuff out of the way and let's open this big package that he said to wait until last for. Let's see what's in here. Wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness, a Powercraft jigsaw with instructions and everything. Matt knows that I like Powercraft stuff, have a small collection going. Look at that thing, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and that's what the edge guide and the blades are for. My goodness, look at this. This is a real collector's piece here. Everything's here. Matt, I can't thank you enough for this. This is just really nice. That thing will just polish up beautifully. Look, I don't think this thing has been used very much. Look at that. Well, I am sufficiently blown away. And we're going to get this thing up and running and cleaned up. So, Matt, I want to thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Everybody check out Matt's channel. I'll put his channel name on the in the description and put it on the screen here as well. So, thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate it, man. This pruning shear has been in my box of things to do for a couple of years at least, I think. I've actually used it a time or two in the condition that it's in. So it does work, but it's pretty dirty. Got some rust on it. So I think it deserves some love. So let's see about giving it some. Never taken one of these apart before. Not sure what's going to happen when I take this pin out of here. Is this spring going to go shooting across the room? I don't know. Guess we'll find out together. Hang on a minute. Let me get something to punch that out of there with. Oh, wish me luck. Not sure what's going to happen. Basically nothing, which is good. Okay. It's probably about as far as we're going to go. Okay, the parts are in the evaporous bath now. I'll let them soak overnight. We'll take a look at them tomorrow. Well, here are the pieces of the garden shears out of the evaporust. Left them in there for a couple of days. The evaporust is kind of old, but it cleaned them up pretty good. This is still kind of grimy. So anyway, I'm going to put them in my little ultrasonic cleaner. I need a bigger one. I bought this one mainly when I was working on clocks and watches. And I need to get me a bigger one, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to toss everything in there. And we'll let it cook for a little bit. See if we can clean these things up a little bit. Here's the garden shears, fresh out of the ultrasonic cleaner. Got it pretty clean. I'm going to put a light coat of WD-40. See, this is held in by a pin here. I'm not going to try to take that out. But I'm going to put a light coat of WD-40. See if I can keep it from rusting again. And especially this spring is going to need some water displacement treatment, because it's really hard to get in there. So I'm going to give these some WD-40 and go on to do some other things, and I'll be back on this project soon. Working on removing the casting marks off these handles. They're pretty rough now, but I'm going to work on them with a finer belt. That was a fine conditioning belt. See the bluegrass on the blade there? Alright, next I think I'll do some work with the fiber wheel. At this point, I have worked on this with a coarse sanding belt and a fine one, I think probably about 220. Then I went to the fine fiber wheel, or I'm sorry, the fine conditioning belt, and then the fiber wheel. So that's where we are now. I'm going to have to maybe do a little bit of hand filing, possibly, I'm not sure, and then go to work with the Dremel on to get some of the spots inside. Maybe do a little polishing. Haven't decided how I'm going to finish this thing. I may blue it. Originally the handles were blue, I painted blue. I might do that. I just haven't decided yet. So I don't know. We'll just keep plugging away here and then just see how this thing takes shape, and maybe it'll tell me what it wants. I've been giving the blade here a little sharpening, and it's pretty sharp. I'm going to use this little hone here to just kind of remove the burr on the edge, and it's pretty sharp. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm kind of leaning toward bluing the blade. Maybe I'll blue the whole thing. I don't know. If I can figure out a good dividing line here, I might blue the blade and paint the rest of it blue, because it was originally blue, and it's called, the only marking I can find on this thing is here. It says bluegrass, and I looked online. I can't find much information about a bluegrass garden cutter, but anyway, I'm still pondering how to finish it out. I decided to use some of this stuff on the non-blued part of the pruning shears, because it was blue originally, and I am going to let them dry. I masked off the blued parts, and I'm going to let them dry overnight, and we'll see how it looks tomorrow. Here's the pruning shears after paint job, and I put some wax on the blued area, put some oil on the spring. It works quite well. I took it out in the backyard, used it to cut some wildflowers, and it works just fine. So I'm actually quite happy with the way it turned out. Hope you enjoyed the cleanup of those garden shears. I think they're looking a lot better now, and it was a fun project to do. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate having you as a subscriber, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.